Hey guys, what's up? It's Monica and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new series, Is It Worth It? I'm very excited about this because I feel like I've had a lot of people reach out, ask me about products, is it worth it? What do I think about it? So I figured, you know what? Why not make a series that just answers that question? I know I'm not the only one that enters stores and I pick up an item, I look at the price, and then I ask myself, is this really worth it? So basically what I'm going to be doing in this series is I'm going to answer that question, is it worth it or not? So I was going to kind of put this under like the breaking down the bag series, but this is not going to just focus on bags. It's going to focus on luxury in general. So bags, shoes, skincare, luxe. If it costs a lot of money, we're touching it. So this won't only focus on the items that I have purchased, but if there's anything that you guys feel like, I'm kind of looking at this, I'm not sure, is it worth it or not? I would love your comments in the comment section to let me know so that way I can cover everything. I can cover what you guys are eyeing. I will be covering what's trending. I will be covering what I'm coveting. If it's not an item that I actually have, I'm more than happy to go out and pick it up and just go over it for you guys. As you know, and if you're new, I have worked in luxury retail for over 20 years, so I'm more than qualified to determine if something's worth it or not. No one is sponsoring any of these pieces, so this will be my true honest opinion on these pieces. Even when I'm sponsored, I'm very fortunate enough that I get to work with brands that I love, so you will always get my honest opinion, but there's no strings attached. This is just really helping you guys to make wise decisions when you make your luxury purchases. And maybe every now and then I might dab into mid-range or some things that are not even necessarily luxury, but just really to determine if it's worth it or not for you guys, to kind of make shopping a little easier, so y'all can thank me later. Anywho, if that sounds like a vibe to you, just keep on watching. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. We have fun with fashion. Basically, if you love fashion, and more fashion, just go ahead and subscribe because we do fashion here. I love a good high-low mix, but at the same time, I just love fashion in general, so you'll see a lot of everything. We do the outfit hauls for Style Inspo. We're doing this new series. There's the break. There's just a lot. This channel is very versatile, so I promise you there will never be a dull moment with 6 videos every month. So without further ado, let's get into this new series because it is so good. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. Let's get into it. Okay, so the way this is going to work, I will have at least 3 items every video. This particular video today will cover 2 bags and skincare, 1 skincare product. And I will go over the materials used, where it was made, of course, the brand, the price, and last but not least, was it worth it? Is it worth the purchase? Is it worth your time? So yes, I'm excited, but let's stop the rambling. I'm just gonna jump right into it because like I said, we've got 3 items to cover today and I don't wanna make it too long. I just really want it to be straight to the point and hopefully will help you guys make the decision to purchase or not. Let's get into it. First up, we have the Saint Laurent takeaway bag. So I picked this bag to start the series with because this is definitely somewhat, no, it's not even somewhat. This is a trending bag basically. And this is a bag that I've found that people have questions about, right? Is it really worth it? So let's get into it. Materials used. The bag is made of 100% calfskin leather. You have the silver tone metal hardware. The inside of the bag features this beautiful suede lining. It also has a side slip pocket and it is extremely spacious. Where it was made and the design of the bag. The bag was made in Italy and it is designed in this beautiful box silhouette. It mimics a food takeaway box, hence the name, the takeaway bag. Absolutely beautiful and very well made. As you can see, you've got your folding details. It holds its shape perfectly well. I did recently travel with this bag and I put another bag inside of the bag, and it travels extremely well. It holds its shape perfectly well, and you can attribute that to the design element of the bag as well as the leather used. The bag is adorned in the Cassandra logo, which is absolutely beautiful. The embossed logo also allows the bag to mask any kind of scratches or marks perfectly. I have used this bag since January when I purchased it non-stop, and you will not see one scratch or spot on this bag. It is wearing perfectly well, and it's just an absolute stunning finish to the bag. The price. The bag retails for $18.90, which was the same price when I purchased the bag in January 2023. However, it is on pre-order right now on the Saint Laurent website. I do believe once the law of supply and demand kicks in, we might see a jump in the price, as this is the bag to have. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see an increase in price. So, is it worth it? The first time I saw this bag, I saw it in that beautiful brown caramel color that it comes in. And I have to say, I wasn't impressed. I wasn't moved by it. I thought it was very interesting, and I thought it was a very cool bag, but it wasn't enough for me to pull the trigger. But once I saw the bag in black, I did not hesitate. I didn't know how much it cost. I was just like, I need that bag. Since purchasing the bag in January 2023, I have worn this bag several ways. I've worn it casual, I've made it dressy. There's just so many different ways to wear the bag, and the fact that it takes a lot just also makes it extremely functional. It is a great dinner bag, it is a great day bag. Even though the bag is trendy, I do believe that the silhouette of the bag and the fact that the bag is somewhat avant-garde will mean that this bag will always be relevant, and it'll always be a talking piece whenever I bring it out. Hence, in my opinion, this bag is a classic. I know the silhouette itself is not necessarily a classic silhouette for the brand, but the fact that you have this bag that represents everything YSL with the Cassandra logo, with the logo in front, the simplicity, the workmanship, I do believe there is no year that I will bring this bag out that it will not be a hot topic. It will always be a statement piece. Hence, it is 100% worth it. Love it. The Chanel Double Heart Bag. Materials used. The bag is made of patent calfskin leather. It features brushed gold hardware as well as silver hardware. Both bags have a leather lining. The bigger heart has 2 slip pockets on both sides. Where it was made and designed. The double heart-shaped bag is made in Italy and features a zip-around opening that goes all around the bag. The quilted detail is classic to Chanel, making it very recognizable, as well as your double C logo on both bags. The chain strap is connected to the black heart, and the white heart has a clip-on feature that can be removed, so you can wear this as a keychain or wear it the bag or wear the heart bag separately. Both bags are not spacious with very limited space. The price. I purchased the bag in April for $3,950. The bag is no longer available on the website or in store. However, when I initially wanted the bag was not available. So it looks like the brand might bring it back out again. That's yet to be determined. I did find the bag on The RealReal, eBay, and Poshmark for resale, and it is retailing on the various sites well over $5,000. Don't you just love supply and demand? So, the question we all want answered, is it worth it? Like I mentioned before, I purchased the bag in April 2023. I have used it quite a bit. I've used it for travel, I've used it for dinner, I've used it for photo shoots. So I have definitely gotten my cost per wear. Has a set. I've never worn them individually. The larger bag and the small bag both take little to nothing. I can literally just fit a few credit cards in the larger size and maybe a lip gloss, and then it becomes really bulky and hard to close. The smaller side doesn't fit anything. I've only been able to put receipts crumpled up, or I think like a panty liner. So it definitely doesn't take a lot at all. Even though heart bags are considered somewhat trendy, I would say they're somewhat of a classic because we've seen heart silhouettes come back around over and over again. This is not the first time Chanel has created a heart bag. We've seen heart sunglasses, we've seen so many heart silhouettes, and I don't believe this will be the last time. So, with that said, is it worth it? No. Unless you are like me, that you love useless bags because you have a lot of bags to begin with, or you might purchase it with the hopes that, you know, it's a great investment piece. I can sell it on the real for $5,000, $6,000 when I got it for right under $4,000. But for you to think that way, or with that mindset of selling it again, you probably want to have a big audience that you can sell it to with the hopes that somebody might want to buy it from you, because if you sell it to the Real or any of these resale marketers or resale retailers, you will never get what you see on the website. You will get a fraction of that price. So don't ever say, I'm going to buy it because, you know, even if I get tired of it, I can resell it and make all my money back. You might make back, you know, the $4,000 you initially invested into it. But for the most part, I feel like the chances of you getting that $4,000 from the Real or from Poshmark is slim to none. So I would say, no, get something else that's probably a little bit more functional for your lifestyle or works with you. Unless you absolutely love it, get it. But there is, you know, would I buy it again? I don't know, but I don't think it's necessarily worth the price. For me, the fact that it's Chanel, the fact that I do have an audience that I could probably sell it back to in case I decide that I don't need it anymore, those are my determining factors. But for the average person, I'm sure that's not your situation. So I would say, no, it's not really worth it. Nothing Chanel is worth the prices that they put on right now, but we love it all together. So with that said, your decision if you want to buy it or not. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so now time for beauty, and today's product is this Augustinus Barter, the retinol serum with TFC8. Since it's beauty, we're going to look at it a little different. We're going to look at the product itself, the cost, what type of skin uses the product, the goal of the product, and then we'll go into the results that I'm looking for and does it work. So basically, we'll label the beauty stuff, does it work? Let's get into it. So the product itself is a retinol cream. We all need a little bit of retinol. And it retails for $350. What it's supposed to do. The serum is meant to reduce the appearance of deep lines, wrinkles, blemishes, pigmentation, and also to protect your skin against breakouts. It is great for normal to combination skin, and a great product for people who have concerns about dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, acne, or blemishes. What are the results I'm trying to gain? I don't have a lot of wrinkles. I don't really have a lot of wrinkles. I'm starting to get wrinkles in my forehead at 44 and around my eyes. I also, every now and then, I do have breakouts. And then when I do have the breakouts, I find that the blemishes last for about 3 months before they clear off with the products that I usually use. So my goal is to, obviously I'm going to age and the wrinkles will come, but to kind of, not make the fine lines so deep, and also to ensure that my blemishes go away quicker. So, has it achieved everything I wanted? Honestly, with the wrinkle aspect of it, I still feel like my skin looks the same, but I do have to say that in terms of the breakouts, I I haven't gotten pimples in a minute. I did get one. When I originally received this product, it was gifted to me by the brand. And when I originally received it, I did have a breakout. And I noticed that after about 2 weeks, it was gone. Normally when I have breakouts, I had a pimple on my face during Fashion Week, and it was like, ah! And it took about 3 months for it to completely clear. With this, the pimple that I had, the blemish was gone literally in weeks, and I noticed it, and I was like in shock because it was very noticeable for me to see it go away that quickly. Another thing I love about the product is the way it makes my skin feel. When I put it on, it just feels really, really good. It glides over the skin. It's almost like a cream form, so I wasn't sure how it would feel against my skin or how it would make my skin feel, but I have to say it felt great, like really, really, really good. And that was surprising for me. So I was like, I love the way it makes my skin feel after I use it. It takes away any feeling of dryness, or it doesn't feel overly oily. It just really absorbs very well into the skin, and I love that. So with that said, is it worth it? Absolutely. I know it's very pricey at $350 for the retinol cream, but I say prevention is better than cure. So if you have a product that will help reduce the signs of wrinkles or aging and the fine lines without having to do any kind of surgery, I'm all for it. It's so much more affordable than going under the knife. I do love the fact that the blemishes go away quickly. To me, that's a game changer, especially because I'm always in front of a camera. And I also don't like wearing makeup, even though I love my makeup looks, but I'd rather not wear makeup. So whenever my goal is always to make my skin look youthful and radiant with or without makeup. So this is definitely a product that I probably will buy once it's done. And I don't like buying new products, but this one works. So I would say if you have the $350 to splurge, it's worth it. All right, guys, that was the first episode of Does It Work? Is it worth it? Let me know what you think. Let me know if you feel like the pieces that I picked are worth it or not. Do you agree with my suggestions? Do you agree with, the Chanel heart bag not being worth it and the takeaway bag being worth it? And do you agree with the skin cream? Let me know if you've tried anything from the brand. I would love your comments, and also, most importantly, let me know what you want me to focus on next. It doesn't have to be something I own. It could be anything. I think I'll probably do a poll in the comments, in the community section as well, but I would love your feedback. Let me know how you guys like this new series. I can't wait to do more. I've got a really cool bag coming up, and I've got some amazing pieces, so super excited for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, that way you never miss a video. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and TikTok. It's Odd by Moni on both platforms. I will do short versions of these videos there, so you can check that out and just save it and share it for reference. But of course, save and share this video as well, because we need to share. But yes, I can't wait to read your feedback. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.